Yeah, kick it off.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, kick it off. Kick it off now. Live? Yes, that's good.
You know,
Yeah, man, it work. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, our Chef, our Shai, our Chef, and God for that. The brothers and two elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to the full lake out there, with Camp James Jamaica coming out once again. Prophesy the end of this world, which we obviously are. And if you have eyes to see, you know, and the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai set up a new kingdom that's going to be an eternal world, if you will, aeon, age, you know, which going to be a righteous age, because witnessing right now is an age of wickedness. You know, we get the complete contrast. That's going to be the kingdom of heaven. You know, so as they asked me the title earlier, days of Noah. You know, because so when the Most High they bring an end, my brother Kenneth said that with Genesis 6, when the Most High said the wickedness of man, then he basically repent himself, man. Because that's still taking place right now. You know, iniquity is coming to unfold, and the Most High is about to, you know, to cleanse again. You know, and him tell us, say, yo, I can get me, sorry, second Peter 2, can start about verse 3, or Genesis 1. Yeah, Genesis 1.
Genesis 6 and verse 5. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was evil, was only evil continually.
Yeah, and that's what society breeds today. The minds of men go back to, you know, them mind, them thought, you know, everything evil. It's all vain, all go against the Most High is there for us to live. One.
And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth.
Yeah.
And it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and creeping things, and the fowls of the air. For I have repented, for it repented me that I have made them.
That's right. You know, and he did do the destruction, you know, and you can read the account. The only saved 8 souls, you know, and 2 of every unclean beast and 7 were clean. And the earth was actually repopulated, you know, but the same thing back then when nobody had built the ark, you know, and I basically prophesied to the people that, hey, the Most High going to destroy this wicked place because of the wickedness. And the same thing we are doing today again. You know, you cannot get that much.
Matthew 24, verse 37 says, but as the days of Noah, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Whereas in the days that were before the flood,
yes, so just as in the time of Noah, you know, when everybody there continued them doing wickedness, yeah, now I believe the rain never fall because to them no one madman. You know, because rain never fall yet. You will see them right now on the earth. There have never been an alien invasion. You know, so-called alien invasion. There have never been a nuclear fallout, but see creepy Biden come out now and talk about it.
forget me.
You know, I'm a God one, I was written in the scripture.
for as the days in that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yes, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. You know, when people continue about them daily life, you know, basically calamity. Because Yahushua is coming back to basically destroy the wicked poor people, you know, enslave these heathens, glorify them, you know, enslave them, and ultimately deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. And we, you know, the hopeful elect here, we need deliverance from the wicked poor people, you know, and Esau as well, because Scripture says we shall be delivered, you know, because, yeah, like right now we have our leaders, you know, aside with the 2020 Vision 2030, the UN goals, you know, which is against our people. You know, they make a covenant with death. But how we are witness right now is just basically the manifestation of the end of this era. You know, it's going to end in a thermonuclear fallout. I have no Peter.
The second Peter 2, verse,
Yeah.
verse 4, it says, for if God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down verse 3. You can read the verse 3. Second Peter 3, verse 3. Knowing this verse, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lust, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Yeah, so people are scoffing. So a long time you say God have come, and I know me can't see him. You know, but that is already prophesied that it will happen in these last days as well. For sure we say at the last day. Because again, all these things are for the believers at the end of the day. Because we don't know the reject cannot receive it. You know. As it's written, basically the scripture says the spirit of truth whom the world cannot receive. And also speak in the book of I think First John, it say they speak of the, can I just get it real quick, 1 John 4, I think about verse 3. We speak, not exact. So we speak of they speak of the world and the world hear them. We speak of the Most High.
Yeah, man. It's 1 John 4, verse 5. So they are of the world, therefore speak they of the world hear them.
Yeah, so people want to hear the things that will continue. These two shall pass. You know, now see the crown royal pandemic gone, but this is now a build back. That's what they want to hear. And when these leaders come out and speak these things, then people are here. Because they have the world. So them hear the things of the world. Right?
So we are of power. He that knoweth Yahweh hears us.
So we are of Yahweh. You know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai will speak the words of Yahweh. And those who are of his flock, you know, it's scripture say the sheep hear and him following. Right? So when you speak about Yahushai, if a person can receive it, that is one thing. They are just not meant to receive it. You know? So when you speak about the destruction, when you speak about the return of our Lord, we already know so you the reject will go pass on and get punished.
Right?
Right?
So he that is not of Yahweh hear not us. Hereby we know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error.
That's it. So you know that's what we use to basically discern spirits. You know what is true and what is error. You know, it's say if they speak not according to this word, it's because there is no light in them. You know, so you must go according to the scripture, what is written. Right? So you can go back to the scripture.
Knowing this verse, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the bodies fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. For this they willingly are ignorant of it, that by the word of God the heavens were of old, and the earth standeth out of the waters in the water.
Yeah, so the scripture says speak about willingly ignorant. Because again it's obvious that we're really in the last days. But as we discussed earlier, you know, people basically be like ostrich. They bury them head in the sand and things are all is well. They like them distract themselves from the impending danger. You know, because it make them uncomfortable. You know, but telling yourself say, you know, like for example, you see a car crash, you know, and you cover your face. You know what I mean? So you know you have to stop the impact. You know, it gets the brace for the impact. And that's how we're telling our people that they abandon ship. There's a ship at sea, come, abandon ship, yo, and a full ship beside away. I eat all ship at sea.
The thing is as well, them like to be, them like to think like everything, if they always think positive, and that's not the balance. Yeah, the positive things say, yo, what?
As written, speak on those, speak on those smooth things. Yeah, because again, another thing that people never want to admit is that the literal whole world governments are lying. And it was a big charade. You know what comes to the fact that, hey, you got them say the whole world are lying? That hard basically, they call it now. It's a hard pill to swallow, so to speak. But at the end of the day, I truth. You know? One.
Ezekiel 12, verse 21, it says, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that you have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are too long, and every vision fail.
Yeah, that's everybody said for the most part. You know? Yeah, World War III go on, but not in my days, you know. Right now, I'm just like, I'm gonna come in, but I know my time, I know me, I go see God, brother. Maybe when I'm old, but first you have to focus on what you have right now. And you have to build your house and, you know, raise your people them and be successful. You know, you can't, God give you a life to live, you have to live it. That's what I'm saying. Now, priest say, yo, the Lord are coming up. The scripture said, no, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled, which really referring to the same generation coming back today. Right, which a part of what Yahushua was speaking about as well is the destruction that happened in 70 AD. You know, but we know said there's a thing as reincarnation. You know?
Let his blood be upon
Yeah.
our head and upon his children, our children.
Yeah, because a quick point as well, Yahushua said, if the man will pierce him, I will see him return. So in the man I go do that via reincarnation. And the only way you can do that unless he come back into the same generation. Yep. Yeah, when Ezra can't. That's right. It's a good example as well. You know? The prophet, when he see the destruction of God roughly 2,500 years in the future, he say, oh, who is me? Who will deliver me? Yes, rest now live to see 2,000 years, isn't it?
You will deliver me.
So no, say I'm dead because scripture able tell Job as well, Job said, but that's right. Yeah, Daniel. So go that way, and those shall stand in the lap at the last end. You know, the last days. So we know there's a thing called reincarnation in the scriptures. The thing that had been is that which shall be, and there's no new thing under the sun. So the same people, you know, it's like a mindset of one generation. You know?
As you bring out, as I said, as in years of Noah, see, you know, people eating, drinking, giving into marriage, and all of that. Hey, you know, just like let me say, I wouldn't go on at the town, and how them come through is like a motorcade thing. I don't know, young down front and everybody excited, you know, what you married to a Edomite, see, a Edomite woman.
Hey, but that would itself still show say, oh, I ain't a Isa and I ain't one age. Because a couple years ago, she can't fuck a white woman.
Yeah.
But no,
You might get a chance to do that.
Yeah. And I can't bet a lot of them not even know, so boy, hey, things like what go on in Russia, in Russia and Ukraine this morning with the bombing of the bridge. See? I can spark something more greater than what you see go on in Ukraine right now.
yeah. Because what them actually do is provoke the beer. You know? And wait until the beer says, huh? You have it.
So tell them therefore, thus says the Lord, for I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of the vision. There shall no more any vain vision or flattery in the nation and in the house of Israel.
Yeah, because like when we just come to the studio, you know, we speak about World War III, we can speak to myself, yo, among my peers, and them say, nah, you know, until then they assassinate the Iranian general back in 2020. You know, the thought or the idea of World War III, it came on the scene. And now keep, yeah, it's that trend. One of the greatest things we're trying to consider, no?
When I mentioned about earlier when I come to church, before this whole thing started, even about old man, remember that old man come and see all of the sign with World War III on mark one, and they come and laughing by the sign, World War III sign, right?
Yeah, but you know, no.
Yeah, think about that.
Yeah, because the scripture will speak about the effect of every vision. You know, so you have like for example, when hurricane come, you also have the effect of the hurricane. You know, you see the sky start get cloudy, you know, it start get windy, right? Rain start fall, lightning, you know, and then you start feeling the power, the stronger winds. You know, so alright, so hurricane wind now. The whole start blow down and so forth. So the effect of every vision, now you hear Russia start we call it now mobilize troops, them start drafting. You hear about Biden come out now and transfer how much in $1 billion. You about so-called mercenaries all over the earth. You about Russia invade Ukraine. You know, thoughts of war. That's the effect of the World War III vision. You know, because and that's like one thing I got my book, World War III. No. It's supposed to prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. You know, then it's like give them a fight one time. No. It's a process and that's what we in right now. So no man see no mainstream media start talking about World War III. So the common man now have to just admit it, say, yeah, look like World War III I find out for true. You know, so that's a one thing they can't start go on 10 years down the road or not in my lifetime. Some that's stupid, but for the most part, that a sees. Honor?
For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, for rebellious host, will I say the word, and perform it, says the Lord God.
Yeah, and another one that come as well is a famine. You know, because that can go make a lot of people take the chip. Yeah, we see the effect of that right now. You know, price of food have gone up. You know, we see we see places where they normally do they kind of mass production of food, you know, like grain and so forth, start get devastated, and you hear like the UN come out and talk about it. You know, you hear like even the Jamaican leaders they may hear on your news now. You know, say, oh, farming up biblical proportion. You know, them things that them start use biblical proportion. Because scripture speaks about many that are dead or they on earth so basically perish by famine.
How much farmland where them get buy out by Bill Gates.
Yep.
You know, and not farming, and then you have how much cattle, livestock get put down literally or deliberately get put down.
Yep.
So that is
Yeah.
Yeah, farmers say them fertilizer go up by like 300%.
But yeah, and the main suppliers of fertilizer is now, yeah, I mean, you can say now them in a war. You know, because basically the BRICS nation are basically the bread basket. You know what I mean? So what's
Yeah, and it was the effect because the real thing not yet. Because the world has not witnessed yet the effect of the true shortage of fertilizer in our wheat supply. See then India come out with and say, yeah, well, we don't export white rice. And last time I checked, Jamaica do not produce rice, but it is one of the main diet of the so-called Jamaican person. Jamaica don't produce anything. Well, here you have it. You know? Right? Majority of what? I come out with here, I'm a leader come out with here and say, was it 95% of the Jamaican food is imported?
Hey, the article in the brother post that group, the Aram post that group.
Yeah,
Basically, the one who much the storm.
Oh yeah.
Storm of blue, and they must say the weather, like it said the weather not affect Jamaica.
Yeah.
It's America, but it's not affecting them.
Yeah.
See?
Let's start at verse 9. Say, and say unto the people of the land, thus said the Lord Yahweh of the inhabitants of Jerusalem and of the land of Israel, they shall eat their bread with fearfulness and drink their water with astonishment, and that her land may be desolate from all that is therein.
Yeah, we see that happening right now because we see we can't remember the number, but during the pandemic, you know, it stated that about 50% of Jamaican people, you know, had basically less food on them table. You know, them food supply was you can come out and think that 88% of so-called Jamaicans not eating a balanced diet because of financial issues.
remember the siege where it's going
Yeah. Just not down the place.
just on the place.
Yeah,
Somebody it was alleged that somebody came in from England who had the sickness, and then they have to quarantine the whole year, and then people couldn't go out and come in. You know what I mean? It was less than a week. The woman come out and a ball and I say, yo, anything one have to do it then, so we can go home.
Gun.
There's no
Because the shop them empty.
Everything empty up. That's supposed to show you, and that was just what, 15 days.
But that's right. Yeah, we use one yet.
So as you said, a lot of our people, man, them is true Jamaica live off of King Antimon, or day by day living. You know what I mean? So by the time it reach a week without food or such, you know what I mean, you start getting chaotic, man.
Yeah.
You shall drink your water with astonishment, that your land may be desolate from all that is therein, because of the violence of all them that dwell therein. Say, and the cities that are inhabited shall be laid waste, and the land shall be desolate, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel?
You can go up to the top.
Second Peter 3, verse 4, and saying, Where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation. For these things are ignorant. For these things are ignorant. For these things really are ignorant of that by the word of God the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the waters, whereby the world that then was overflowed with the waters perished, but the heavens and the earth which are now by the same word are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men.
Yeah, so by the same word, which is Yahweh's word, Yahweh Shai, he prophesied of basically a flood what would basically consume the earth. And it happened. And the same word basically, or the same power, prophesy also of a destroyed land again, mainly America, another part of the earth, by fire. So that show you say, if this man predict this, because even like for example, the coming recession, what them plan, like at most I plan it. So it just levels the thing. The reason why them can't say certain things is because they know them plan. They're working on them plans, right? But majority of the financial leaders, our brother can get on these and 12 as well. The financial analysis they must say, them predict a global recession coming in 2023 as well. And they must say, this man predicted the one in 2008, this man predict that, so they might basically show you, say, he's a credible person. You can trust for himself because him said this and he said this and he said this and So look out for this high probability as well. So look out for this destruction as well. That's what the scripture is saying.
Ecclesiastes 12 verse 1. Remember now that greater in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh.
Yeah, so before the destruction come, the scripture says, remember your creator. As the brother said, seek the Lord while he may be found. Think upon him, when you want me to live, what I'm supposed to do. Before you get in trouble. Before him start with you. It's like you have a parent, you know them to do certain things, and you don't listen, and when they come home now, and I drop the clear ass, so then you want to do it. No, you not going to stop now, you already misbehaved. And then you to do it. Yes, right? So that's what you're supposed to do right now. No, we're supposed to do what the Lord require of us,
So remember now that greater in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in it.
Yeah, because the evil days is coming. Don't be like the stupid person, will bury them head in the sun. Because don't think so, tricking yourself that it's not coming or trying to live in a delusion that it's not coming and it's not going to affect you. And how these rich leaders will not cause this to happen. Because them have a lot to lose. Don't fall for that deception either. And them actually are planning. And the most I make them plan it. Yeah. Them want the destruction.
So while the sun nor the light, nor the moon, nor the stars be darkened, nor the clouds turn up for the rain, in the days when the keepers of the host shall tremble.
Yes, because now they must see it, and they must predict it. But there's still somewhat of hope. You know, because they must say, oh, this going to be a long recession or this could be a short recession, you know. But what they not get is that it will actually be a one would lead to utter destruction. There will be no coming from this recession, otherwise from the kingdom of heaven. This kingdom is going to come to an inevitable end.
The days when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the window be darkened.
Yes, so people who look to the future, all of that hope there, you know, like when big nose coming up on the scene and speak about prosperity, you know, no, soon and very soon, you know, there will be no more, they can't promise no more prosperity, which going to cause the fulfillment of 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, from verse 14 and down, we speak about the sedition of men. You know, like scripture speak why them are do the chaos. You know, why them are rebel, why the rest are kicked off. For the great tribulation and for the lack of bread. Because these politicians now can't feed them. And them lie to them. So then time they the politician ain't gonna get straight. Because now them have a hungry country at them. That's why the one in Sri Lanka will take for himself. One up. And the one in a what? If you want to put in Jamaica, you know, the one St. Kitts and Nevis, you get busted.
Sir, that's a lie.
Yep.
Hey, what is this funny? When you see a little local come up in front of the Prime Minister and tell him, say, basically, but then you never hear them come out and tell the Prime Minister and it feels like that, you know. The woman just come out and say,
during the
sir,
lockdown.
that's a lie. Yeah.
Especially during the lockdown, I be so came at them again.
Yeah.
You see me, and so came at is like giving them a big stone that you
Sure, them stand that low now.
Yeah. And when you go up on the comment board, you're like you have some simpletons. You know, see about like 97% of people that eat out against him. You know, so this, the population is not with you, big nose. You don't know people are idiot. One.
So it's and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the birds, and all the daughters of the music shall be brought low. When also they shall be when they shall be afraid of that which is high, fear shall be in the way.
Fear. I'm going to be the new order of the day. You know, because guess what? The regular society we know, or the regular construct, and you go to work, and you get paid, and you go buy food, and you maybe can go to one party, and you come buy your clothes, and you stay somewhat comfortable. You know, you can know how to maybe stay alive, you know, or survive. That will be removed. There will be no jobs. The supermarket are going to be looted and burned down. You know, so you're not going to know where you'll get food from. You're hungry yourself. Right, that will cause fear in the way. People are going to frighten. The scripture speaks about the mighty man that cry bitterly. And right now, very few mighty men upon the earth. Because men have been effeminized. So think about even you females. If man what we know are big and strong and powerful and have much in defense, if them are going to cry bitterly, right, hold them belly and ball like woman in travail. Can you imagine what kind of terror are going to bring upon the earth to make man like that cave in what we say these females, yo? Hence the reason why we need a defense, a divine defense in those times. Yeah. Guys, keep saying that when the enemy come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord has raised up a standard. And it also says, if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side, no may Israel say. You know, if it had not been for the Lord, that we don't get consumed, don't get destroyed. Because there's no way you can physically prepare for the time will come. Because guess what? You never want to hurt yet. Nobody, not even the man them want plan it. Want plan the destruction. Even them are going to find fear.
The purpose.
The purpose.
I want to say them out there, man, bro.
Yeah.
Let's say also when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be burdened, and desire shall fail.
And desire shall fail. You know, and the scripture tell you about that will keep people alive. You know, the scripture says, where there's no vision, the people perish. The reason why a man get up, the reason why everybody get up and continue our day is because they have hope. When they don't have hope, they go for Europe. Nothing rhyme. You see me? Right? You know, like for example, they make an investment and they go on to waste the woman when they have them heart, you know, they give them bun, it's them go for Europe. Right? That's why so much suicide take place. But the scripture said, desire are going to fail. So the suicide rate, they don't know yet.
Or some of them try to fly.
Yeah, fly, you know, without wings. It's black out. Alright, that's what's coming here because every single thing what people trust in are going to fail. Because it wasn't true hope in the first place. It was all an illusion.
And desire shall fail because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the streets.
Yeah, man get our come on the face of the earth. Man going to them long home. You know, it's people speak about how the earth will get empty. You know, slaying of the Lord from one end of the earth, you know, to the other. Right, people are got dead. The scripture speak about, my brother can just pull it up, 2 Ezra 16. You have it? Yeah, man, you go in it, man. You can start about verse 18 or so.
14. 2 Ezra 16 verse 14. So behold, plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth.
Yeah, that we was supposed to keep in mind. The plague and 20, yeah, well, we know so them can't see still. But from the plagues them start, if you will, 2019 being the year of protest. You know, be a protest over Europe. And you think that was it. And lo and behold, the killing of the so-called killing of the nigger guy can be stated, you know, George Floyd. And that it protests on all the continents them. You know, when people inhabit. Down to Jamaica, you know, and protests never won a Jamaica like that yet. You know, apart from the 1999 gas strike. Before that there's no main protest in Jamaica. Black Lives Matter protests. You know, and then 2021, what happened? Yeah, protests about the lockdowns. You know? Right, so it's like it gets worse and worse and worse. That's what goes to the people, you know, right? So it's like things that intensify. That's the plagues. Then gets when like for example, you about receiving 19. You think so that was it. Then you start hear about the Hispox. Then you start hear about cancer then you start hear XTI, you know, and all sorts of diseases. There's a company seen from all over the place. You know, the plagues are sent on the earth and now return. They might intensify. You hear about World War III. No, see, they know creepy Biden come out and say what they have not been so close to Armageddon since the Cuban Missile Crisis. You know? And some of the analysts say, yeah, we're close up. They have basically a group known as the Doomsday, like them have a club. It's this close to midnight, or the nuclear fallout. You know, so that's what we are witnessing right now, the plague that gets sent into the earth. Wanna? And then not turn back.
Fires kindled and shall not be put out to consume the foundation of the earth, like as an arrow, the shot of a mighty archer, return it not backward, even so the plague that shall descend upon the earth shall not return again. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days.
Yes, the prophet, you know, the priest, Ezra, you know, more man than me, you see me, witness basically what you can say the fall or transition of a kingdom, only if a man are dead, you know. I never see a man get put to death or chop up in front of me yet. You know, but him see the time will come and I say, woe is me, who will go deliver him of them days? Right? We sure deliver hell will come upon society. And we see it right now. We see people who are facing a small portion of it right now. It's the man rather broke them foot. You know, literally broke them. Me come watch the video. Never said so. Yo, it's me and turn on my face. Man rather broke them foot and me drafted for war. Woman come out and I cry out, yo. So this is what's taking place. When you look upon the destruction of our miracle. And that's just one little piece of the war. Right? Scripture said the cities are going to be desolate, yo, destroyed. Can you mute the fire? Go on,
Not the fire yet.
Not the fire yet, I just go on. And two little back.
Yeah. artillery and them things that drop.
Yeah, and when I make it, because it's how people do, because it's how people not consider. From the war starting back in when Crimea gets so-called annexed by Russia, and you have the Donetsk and the next region in an uproar and so forth. Me always say the ear raid, and you see boom, 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 and you hear the siren go off. And they say, don't fuck like with me, don't go for me there, so. Because you see, man, you see the house they get leaked, you see the car they get leaked, you see the man that run and get leaked, and you don't know when it's going to hit you. And not for the people in my video, you see when it hit them. It's like when they see someone come to feed them, you see them start ball out and run. And you see his camera drop and things just start showing, that dead. You see me? I get mash up. I see you have to see yourself in these times, so that ultra's there. And when him say, yo, now woe is me need help.
It's the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine, great death.
And that's what is taking place. It's the beginning. The beginning. It is the beginning. Nobody feels say, yo, this thing done. It's just starting up. It's just a start. Nothing happened yet. You just see a bit of the drop of rain from the thunderstorm will go on. I must flood it.
It's the beginning of wars, the poor shall stand in fear, being of evils. What shall I do when evils shall come?
Which means to repent. Call upon the Most High from now.
Walk now, brother. Walk now.
Evil famine, plague, tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. All these children shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful like the scourge.
Yeah, because these plagues, when you see it, when these things are these harsh times where everybody are faced right now, mostly punish the people. But will they repent? Will they seek him? No, them still continue in wickedness. Still go church, who commit idolatry, still gotta be rastas, women still be war, men still be adulterers, so wait for the next party to go floss and basically be a nigga. What?
The old victual shall be good, that be so good cheap on earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good place.
Yes, so because like food supplies, and things for the most part is still attainable. You can still work and buy these things. You think yourself to be in good case. But it's alright, man. You're not that bad, cause we are in idea you can buy this, you can buy that. And you have everything. That's what Jake always said. But go on. If you're hungry and you come much think fruit that our country are waste. We'll find how much of that country soon.
Even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Yeah, so evils are grow. It are increase. Things are get worse. Like crime and violence in Jamaica, it's obvious now it get worse. It wasn't this bad. Yeah, we always a man a kill man and people rob people, but now it intensified. Especially robbery. Do you know why? What time on? Yes, some bro?
Yeah, and that's that you have 8 double murder, 9th of September alone and 1 triple. You understand? And that's what 1 month you're talking about, a total like 39 people. So that's almost one on something every day. Where people in our house say one on a certain point, like, but if you do the math, that you will get stitched. You understand? So it average out one on little bit.
People are dead every day in Jamaica.
Exactly.
And that's reported murders. Because if you live in some hostile area, you're supposed to know, say, you will look at crime, they get company, then they get recorded.
So for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
Yeah, because Scripture speaks about them, there will be famine in the city, and other people say, oh yeah, me always hear them say, oh, go to the hills, and you can't hungry for doing the hills. You're going to go find out our wilderness. If you most I never feed we in the wilderness, we starve. You're going to go find out anybody else say you can't see in the country. Go on and go look.
So they have a plan, they have a wait time for you.
Yeah. Like those planners appear.
The next thing we're not look at that is if you say, yo, the thing and get away, right?
then another man will say the same thing. So when people look to go to the hills, a lot of other man are look to go to the hills and go to the other man.
That's why the scripture said, who in the field are going to perish by the sword. Look at everybody, you see me? I got the mindset and say, yo, family don't you say no, make sense, you know. Every man I go to the hills like a country. And them are walk up in a man up a country with the guns so. You see me? And them are fight up the phone up there. You see me? And all of the idiots they will come on TV and say, yo, we prepare for the famine and we have this and that. Man, I go mark the address, X-mark the spot.
And the prime minister will plant up in the garden.
They're going to run it. They're going to run it like you want from Sri Lanka. And then they're going to be the first places get invaded. You know? Big nose yard. Yeah, man, House of Parliament, House of Governor House, sorry. Yeah.
Ezekiel 7:15 says, sword is blood, and the pestilence and the famine of din. He that is in the field shall die of sword. He that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall go.
That's it. You can get me on Amos, can get me Amos 5, verse 18. You know, so anywhere you run, a trouble. You're there in a city, famine, food shortage, you know, problem. It's alright, you walk on, I run going to hills, you know. You see me? And when you go up there, when you look at some man with some gun and you only have a 28. You see me? You see a sword go good with a couple flying steel. You know? Right? And that's what's going to happen, yo. So people will get put to death up there in the hills. You know, kind of fight for maybe one banana tree you want to be it. That's what's up there. You have it up?
Amos chapter 5 verse 18, it says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?
Yeah, so a man run from a lion. You know, which if you buck up in a lion, just know you're going to take yourself the truth. You see me? Because a lion can rip it to pieces. Me can't fight one lion, me don't You see me? Right, and you run from a lion. Can you imagine? Me the rider so one lion run me down. I shot down the road now and say, yes man! Finally, I'm running for boy. I'm like, one bear that grabbed me. You see me? And I go so whoop whoop and dodge him and get two cut. And I say, so he ain't making me house and slam it over. You see me? And when me look, one snake there says so whoop. That's like running from a man. You see me, you go out there, you're still hungry in your house. You see me, you run go out there. You see, they miss them broke a shot down the road. I see me can't find two mackerel. And you run go in there, see a man chop off for you. And you run go down the road. You see me? And maybe somebody look for you. And you go in the house and when you look, you see a man so me that wait for you. You see me, see boy, yeah? John must have food in my house. Then they have a big job.
That's good to say, you're wheeling in a house streets.
Yeah. To find out, there was a thing on social media, you know, about this family thing, and this big side people make a joke out of it. So them get a bad pan, put some spice and some vegetable in the bad pan, right? And them pretend that they're going to put somebody in it, right? But little did they know that it's just a gist of what is to come, right? It's like they might give people a vision in the future. You understand? Because a lot of people, just like what they have pointed out, you know, are going to try and eat other people because of the family will come up on them.
Yeah, once the Muslim there for your side, you can't prepare for them. It's me, even these are malicious. Them can't fully prepare. You're going to be very terrifying, yo.
The day that escape of them shall escape, and shall be on the mountains like doves, valleys and all of them. All of them mourning, everyone for his iniquity.
Ezekiel 7 up. Let's jump at 25.
Verse 25 is a destruction coming, and they shall see peace, and there shall be none.
Yeah. So them want things say, oh, big nose can solve a problem like when you promise, or Crofton. the best performing minister in 2022. Alright then. I seen him perform during the famine. And he was no best performer, he was the best clown or puppet or chicken. You know? But there was no goddamn promise going to kill everybody and the truth save you. Lie.
Back in 2 Corinthians 16, verse 23, it said, the dead shall be cast as dung, there shall no man comfort them, but earth shall be wasted, the cities shall be cast down.
Yeah, so think about it. Right now, somebody dead, you call the funeral woman and come, take your body and they have funeral and all of that. You know, the time will come when, guess what? They're going to get used to people dying so much, you know, that funeral home now can't manage so much dead body. Funeral home will go shut down. Actually, I always say, like Jamaica, Jamaica. You know, you need power, you know, to keep them fridge, they're working. You know, and right now the funeral, we make the loved one, you know, basically bury according to society requirement, it costs a lot of money. You know, hundreds of thousands. And society get horrible right now, people now can't afford that. You say, no, I'm going, dead bodies are going to left all over the place. You know? Right, go on, that litter the streets. Yeah, like something, what going to Tivoli is a small, you know, small synapse of what's coming now. Right? Dead bodies are, nobody not time to go bury the dead. You see me? Yeah, where to go save your own ass.
Rastaman say, mafia lift dead body. Police come in and say, yo, mafia lift this body.
Yeah, there's all these incidents when the soldier tell one youth say, yo, show them and him throw a couple and afterwards him get shoot out and then throw him on it up. You know? Right, that's what's coming. Yo, show your body bit. Even Esau, but look it up. You have the eater, it's an abbreviation. You know, a machine will basically fuel off of dead bodies, yo. Just go through the land and there's a young body. Where do you think they build that for? You don't know? Go find out. One.
Virgin shall mourn having no bread. Women shall mourn having no husband.
Yeah, but you know why?
Daughter shall mourn having no helpers. In the war shall bride be destroyed. Right. Your husband shall perish of famine.
And we start right now. You know the video we better post. You know, drafting. Man, I get draft for war. So them have a broke their foot. War. And I take what himself from Russia. And if they engage catch, 10 years. You know? So it's like you run from one trouble and you book up in another one, show them up. You know? You run from God war go dead, where you have to serve 10 years in a prison, and when you're in prison you lose your rights, so they cannot scare what you are. And then shoot you. You know? So in trouble, and that's what's taking place right now in Russia. Believe it's coming over here to the west. You know, because Scripture speaks about the plagues shall be go steadfastly into Babylon. In Babylon and America. You know, and if America sneeze, don't follow Nigel Clark. Jamaica catch through sick and dead. I think a Nigel Clark funny.
Yeah, Nigel Clark.
I'm at the financial minister right now.
Someone knows I think
Basically I say right now because America pre-am a recession and the hurricane damage, is that I say Jamaica will grow. Remember the percentage you say Jamaica can be grow.
At that time I said despite what the economic crisis will take place globally, you know, Jamaica will be alright. But the thing is, the BOJ come out and say, yo, America raised them interest rates, right? So we have to do it too. Remember, that BOJ come out and say, you know, so it makes sense that we follow suit, right? So if the must follow suit because of what happening in America, why is it what happening in America now will have no impact in Jamaica here? There's a fear.
take care of that.
2 Corinthians 6, verse 32. Suddenly shall soon place appear and soon. Your houses shall suddenly be found empty. The trumpet shall give a word, shall give a sound like that, which will every man hear it, he shall suddenly be afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. The earth shall stand in fear, those that dwell therein. The springs of the mountain shall stand still. Shall stand still. And 3 hours they shall not run. Whosoever remaineth from all these things, these that I will be shall escape see my salvation in your word.
Friends shall fight another like anything. I mean, when the shelves them start to overlook, because another time people will get passion, they will get scarce. You know, body count. You have a lot of end time movies that show the count. I mean, such as World War Z. Everybody are rush. How much is it? A lot of these things happen. With hobbies, it's like a test run. You know? So, back then, when there was a rush at the supermarket, Spanish shows recently, the supermarket, they couldn't go through it, they couldn't go through the doors. And then them come up with a system now where you have to use the last name. You know? I'm not reading an army yet, see everything go back to normal. So in other days, there's picture that plus more care now.
They must always have much of with that system, because a man with a last name where I start with under the letter, we don't want to yell for
When I was the foreigner.
Him now go and stay down and wonder say, yo, if food I go steal there by the time you get here. You understand? So,
Yeah, man, come way up and see I or someone say bread, you know, say bread done in my youth. You know, the last one me get is him and the thing what kill bread about 4 me see. Me know me not stay me yard. That you come on man now think away. You know, say I go fight for it. You see, yo, during the lockdown, it's a literal whole fight. You know, people fight the chicken. You know, we see bread fight. Right, and these are just some announcements of a lockdown. Look on China. China, you see them on and down. You know, it's people are scared over food, yo. The Joker said, you know, when the chips fall and the chips are falling up, that's what people now get, you know. Nothing no happen yet. These are just news. These are just some test runs. You know, the Joker said, when the chips fall, these civilized people, I'll see how savage they become. And Joker said, you know, friends are fight like enemies.
Isaiah 9, the wrath of the Lord rose and gone dark, and the evil shall be as fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm.
Yeah, and you can get second as a 15, you can go down to the court or something. Yeah, so the scripture said, no man now spare his brother. You know? So in a them days there, every man for himself. We going to come to the point of cannibalism. Far fresh from the common man mind. You know, but it's coming. You know, because what is happening in like Venezuela, Yemen, South Sudan, you know, countries who are feel the famine, like places in like Ukraine right now, you know, feel certain devastation, it hasn't reached the Western states, because once it hit the shores of Babylon, the whole world will collapse. You know, so all of these countries who are trying, you know, to attack America, they know them can't just do just so, because America will the world right now. You know, once the US dollar crash, that's it. You know, because everybody is going to use US dollar for trade and so forth. Once US goes down, the following just like and it's going to exist.
One of the things we need to look at too is what Rome did when they did what what they did was to keep a lot of games. They have a lot of games to keep people distracted from what the circle, right? So it's the same thing now. They have a lot of things that come out. They might use celebrities, giving all of these individuals. They probably have their resources. As resources they are using right now to keep you caught up and distract you from what's happening. You understand? So even though the supply chain I get damaged, Right, in such a way that that gonna affect people on some massive scale.
Now what
Right,
you
them
hear
a keep you away from that. Them not make a lot of information and a lot of reports come out and same. You understand? So them a keep you distracted in other things with the reality TV show, you name it. All of these things them a keep you hooked to. Yeah. Exactly. So you know, so what happens? I see a method of road used back then. Baby Roma use right now.
You see, a lot of them information that if you put it to Jake, you know, they're so far gone that's never ever sit. You know? It's so gone, right? Because all of this information is accessible right on the internet. And we out there with it. Jake is so far gone, that's earlier on. You know, them just don't want to know, say, all of them things that we speak of, real.
Second edition of Egypt shall dwell, Egypt shall mourn, foundation, the building shall be smitten with plague, punishment, that the hour shall bring upon it.
And that Egypt, you know, is referring to modern day Egypt, or which is America. It said Egypt shall mourn. It also speaks about Egypt will be like women. You know? They're feeble, weak. Right? They're not big and bad and mighty again. You know? Like the world power. Moses bring them down. And guess what? The West is whooped. Jamaica is whooped on Egypt. You know, so as people speak about who wanted them that go down to Egypt for help. You know, Egypt will get buff and Jamaica will get buff too, and the Caribbean. One word, ultimately. You know, but right now we're in Jamaica because things, you know, Jamaicans like to feel say, yo, them blessed. And you're not no Jamaicans, you're actually Benjamites of the nation of Israel, predominantly Benjamites. You know, like to feel say you're blessed and highly favored. And all of these disasters happen all over the world. You know, and Jamaica will get there.
Few stops past and missing.
I feel like them blessed from the rest.
Yeah.
Don't
worry, man.
You get a special type blessing.
Yeah, man. Luke 13. You see me? But I feel say, yo, your iniquity lesser than nobody won. And because the Haitian them are over which you know glorify gathering, you know, glorify, well, we're not so-called Christian, which are idolatry. You know, and glorify wickedness. There's no say, yo, Jamaica get a boof. And when that boof here come, you think it can be recoverable. Because everybody run away getting for you know. You see me? And that actually make them fear. You know? If you see everything I destroy around you, and you stand up still, you're supposed to have your check. You're not brace or something. And I want to go lick quick. But these people proud, you know, say, don't worry. Destruction. Pride, you better precept. Pride coming before destruction. You know, and a heart spirit before a fall. Jamaica have a fall. You know, all of the Caribbean. And all nations, because Israel alone have a right. Now we're not talking the Israel over there right now. You're going to get new. We're talking about the kingdom of heaven when you have a return. And that Israel is not really, and this is not a Jew. Some cultures over there now, imposters. You know? They might get robot, sweet. You know, with a couple new hooks, you know, and you'll build it back. You know, the scripture said they shall build, but I will destroy.
The day that till the ground shall mourn, where their seed shall fail.
Yeah, man, so I'm going to open at the hills. Like, woman always just open the yam. Every time she plant, she pass some camp. You know, plant some yam. Isn't it going to plant, man? But they're not a fertilizer either. And the most have a curse for the people. And the most are instigate the famine.
No, last chapter, aim and aim. Fear the cancellation. Woe to the world and they read.
Woe to the world. When you like say no, Jamaica, the Panama. So woe to the world, including Jamaica, and them that dwell therein. Woe means lamentation. You know, you have to go through distress. So you will feel pain, anguish. One.
Sword and their destruction.
Because the sword and say dear destruction draw it nigh. So these things are coming close. We see it happen now. Hence the reason why you see this. The boy called the king of Babylon, You know, creepy Biden, I speak about that. You know what is Armageddon? You know? World War III. When people go dead left, right, and center, and nukes are go fire and shake the earth so. And raise some tsunami. Jamaica can't withstand a tsunami. I remember Blue Mountain. You see, I see how quick you reach. You see me? And what you going to do up there? Right? So you have to think about these things. Right? Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Plagues are come. Right? One.
So one people shall stand up to fight against another.
And they come right now. Russia versus Ukraine. And NATO, so we come back to Ukraine. You know, and China say, yo, bullshit, Russia, don't know, so we there. You see me? I want people, and it start, as Yahushua says, speak about nations against nation, kingdom against kingdom, one realm against another. Then going to be even common man versus a common man. Uptown versus downtown. Yep. And we see which side, you know, big nose gone pan. We only lead that, but we are catcher. You see me? We condemn the acts of Russia on Ukraine. You condemn them? I don't give a fuck. I would like, you them Russia. I'm like, Ukraine, use your nuke too. Two enemy and fire, we don't care. Where two our enemies? You see me have to do with we. You see me? Yeah, man. Wait until Russia ready for Jamaica. Because you were the idiot now getting it. You said Russia ally, you know, which is China. The witch one, she dead now. You see me? The crown land. The problem when you get yourself in a big nose. Alright, now see repercussions of that. One can recognize that China didn't sleep. They rest. And now I said nothing. Wait until China run in on Taiwan. Oh, we and the people, you know, reject the acts of China. Let's speak no say. One. Now that the contract them will even push a simple middle sign where in a Mandarin and she don't understand nothing.
China be like, alright.
Yeah. And then start saying troops invade. We see JDF defend.
Yeah, we know afraid of you, so we have to protect our property that we have in here.
We're going to send our troops. And you're going to call upon creepy Biden and creepy Biden say, we send them all over Russia and the Middle East. Oh, but better yet, we need some of your troops to send go a war. But I can't defend my country. Yeah, I think about that. Yeah, cross too much.
Jamaican men were drafted to fight World War II.
Yeah, they were rich and dead. You know, because what the idiot thing we do? Fight with the same crackers, Edomites, we enslave them to one Edomite war. Really, nigga?
Some of them big trenches.
Yeah, and clean toilet. I never give them proper gear so they freeze. And we think go on when they go over there now because them Ukrainians are Nazis and they're more racist than Russians. Wait until you niggers reach over there. Don't fight on the behalf of the Ukrainians. Come here, nigga. What you like that?
We're getting through that these same people when they have, you know, rescue train and bring out people out of Ukraine. So they say, yo, no niggers on the train.
Done. Seal it. They rather put them animal, them dog and them puss on the train them instead of you niggers with still in the land. You know, a nigger will not learn until.
So one people stand up, fight against another, sports in their hand. There shall be suspicion among men.
They say one people shall fight against another. You see me? So that's like a good example of race war. Same thing will happen when I just want to have different people, different races and I fight and I take their side. One race against another.
You gon' come here more regular when I war against each other. That party around in a job, the body shot. Hey. I speak about solution, you know, and that's basically the start from authority, you know, and we start from when the Trump come on the scene, not our president. fuck you, Trump, all of them something, you know, and we see it intensifying. Nobody like Biden is everybody like Biden, you know, right? People have little sense. Look even Big Nose. As bad as thing be, Big Nose become, he was the most loved, you know, or one of the most loved prime minister till in 2020 the vote took place, you know. He show you Jamaica so-called turn green, you know. Everybody vote for him, you know, because he have done so much, and now he have become the most hated. And you fuck on Jamaica crash with in a pop out. You know, you don't see nothing yet. The house gonna be invaded, you know, they're gonna string you up. They're gonna call for creepy Biden and Charles we're about to a day. And they're gonna tell you you're what a nigga.
For there shall be division among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. The course of their action shall stand on their power.
Yeah, so when shit hit the fan, yo, you know, and people now can feed themselves and feed them family, they don't give a fuck what the government have to say. They don't give a shit about the law, because them gonna say, are the same crisis government, thief will and kick way off of it, and give with the same leeching. They don't mean nothing for the poor. Right? That even go back to one of the reasons why we started the operation on the Mosai, why the Northern Kingdom, they rebel against the Kingdom of Judah, you know, with Jeroboam and Rehoboam. Right? Because them come and them see your brother, your father basically put a yoke up, you know, every yoke pound, and things never really that easy, you know, so he can do it. And he basically intensified, you know. And then sorry, yeah, we're on a partner in a year, you're a kingdom, you know, so they rebel. And that's what people are going to say, yo, you are basically for the rich. All of the rules them and the regulations we set up, yo, they're like the NHT money we thief out our paycheck, you know, a fortnight or week or monthly, you know. And now you build mansion, you build skyscrapers to 30 million, you know, we can't afford. But it's my money you use and bill it. People are pre them things, yo, so when shit hit the fan, them not going to give a crap what you are saying. You know, because again, you had your time and you fail. You know?
Some man shall desire to go into a city, but must not be able. Because of their pride, the city shall be judged, the house shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
And we see that during the COVID corona, with that thing, the lockdowns, yo. Yeah, the lockdowns. You know, start with hotel in Jamaica, start with Bull Bay, and I do the 8 and 9 miles, 100 miles there, you know, and then start tripping out to all, you can't leave the country, you know. Lockdown, man, they say have to go one place and can't go, right, and that was just a trial run. So we talk about them climate change lockdowns, which are going to make the previous one look like none, walking the park.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with spoil their goods because of the lack of friendship. Great tribulation.
So because of the lack of bread and great tribulation, but the most I ultimately bring upon the earth, that will cause, Scripture says, because iniquity shall abound, love of many shall wax cold, you know. Right, all the friendship and the union, you know, these civilized people will become savage when the hunger strike. There will be no rule of law during that time, you know, it's the reason why martial law will get declared and call it state of emergency, you know. And the military asks people to go on Rift Valley and they will tell you when state of emergency declared what happened, you know. Where everybody be treated like an enemy. And it's a hostile ground right now. You can go out as you wish. You in your house, food run out, you want to go shopping. You know, you could get your shot of fire. You get stitched in a grass fire. You want to go to the hospital. There's no transportation to the hospital. The hospital get burned down. You know, that's the time what's coming. You know, and the only way out, now I'm going to show you what's right. Right? So, who people, you have to see the Lord while he made people out.
Says Isaiah 55 verse 6. So seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call.
Yeah, same so.
Okay. Alright, so it says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his ways, and the unrighteous man his thoughts.
Yeah, and no matter if he's so righteous, yo. You see me? The whole of we transgress. You know, because Jake like to believe them righteous in their own eyes. You know? No, what our filthy. Let us forsake our ways. What are those ways? What we find yourself at the right now? Forsake them, yo. And turn to what exactly the scripture said. The best ability. Because people like to believe that going to church, you know, reforming life and you are the right thing. No. Because you go there at the house of like all the church, as all the house, yo. And you were, you know, I don't take place there. Wickedness. Because seek ye the Lord while he may be come before the destruction. Turn to the most side. You know? Basically choose a side. Just like how big nose choose inside. And these world leaders that choose them side. You Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Latinos, choose your side. You know? Your side's supposed to be all about Shamil side. We're not on the defense. These nations don't mean no good. It's my enemy.
Let the wicked forsake his ways, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, for he will have mercy upon him, unto our God, for he will abundantly pardon.
That's right, yo, for the most high mercy. And the thing is too, when people been through the years seeking mercy from the so-called white man, and all these other nations, but mainly so-called white man, up this day still can't get nothing. We know who the scripture said, you know who is truly merciful? The Most High.
The scripture also says that, you know, he kept his wrath perpetually against his brother. So that goes hand in hand with the scripture. You never get no mercy from him. Regardless of how much time you ask reparation and stuff like that, and mercy from the so-called white man, which is Esau, right? You know, get it because the scripture has said that what? He kept his wrath perpetually against his brother.
Okay. Scripture always tell him that, look, he that you're going to show mercy basically, you're not going to receive mercy. That's scripture. We'll refer to that specifically.
Yeah. There was a scenario where a man that was freed of his debt. And him go and actually punish somebody else who owed him.
And the man will woo him, you know. Just let him go free and say, alright. You know? But you hold the next man ransom because guess what? You know, that man win. If not, things look for somebody else. So, and that person have mercy upon him. I mean, but this slow Eastern woman, he never show mercy. You know what I mean? He never show mercy. So that is the reason why. One of the reasons, what the fuck, there's a lot of reasons why this man will get destroyed. But that's just one of the reasons.
This is James 2 verse 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy,
Right.
that had truth no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment.
That's right, man. See? Judgment without mercy. As you are the reason why scripture say America is going to be a desert or left desolate. You know what I mean? No mercy is going to be shown. So the scripture say I will hold my peace no more. You know? That's roughly paraphrase the scripture. Because all of this man transgression, all the things that one man do is been hardened up. The scripture if you come to a full, scripture say if you stole a man and he'll be found in your hands, put to death. You know what I mean? All of these things, the East have a case file stock. Remember, we go pay for them. So I'm not receiving it.
We got Matthew 18. So then the Lord of that servant was moved with compassion and loosed him and gave him death. The same servant went out and found one of his fellow servants. How shall I send unto him I say not unto thee unto 7 times, but unto 70 times 7.
Alright, so that's us going into forgiving the sins, man, and also your brother.
which leads right into mercy.
To go back into mercy. You know what I mean? And the laws and statutes man teach you how we deal with a brother. Basically forgiving. As long as the brother is sorrowful and asks forgiveness, forgive him. And constantly, continually, and as long as it comes. You know what I mean? It's forgiving. We saw my brother one day left hand side. You know what I mean? This man as you can say, yo, feel like should be wicked, yet really not learn righteousness. You know what I mean? So the east side is the one where we keep, as after the scripture, perpetually teaching, right? Forgiveness, you know, vocabulary. You know, that's
So therefore is the kingdom of heaven like unto a certain king, one of which would take account of his servant. When he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him, owed him 10,000 talents. For as much as he had not paid, his Lord commanded him his soul and his wife and his children and all that he had, payment were made. The servant therefore went down merciful, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will pay thee all.
So fell down and start to worship and start to beg, basically. You know, have mercy. You know what I mean? Give me some time. You know, have mercy because when I so this man desire mercy, but in return, it's going to show you the mindset, and it's the mindset that he saw.
Then the Lord, that servant who was moved with compassion, loosed him, gave him to death. The same servant was owned one of his fellow servants, owed him an 20 pence, and laid hands on him, and took him by the throat, saying, pay me that thou owest.
Hey, if this is not his side, he does something wrong. Because this man go around, man, even though the whole Europe, you know what I mean, I start to side eye him, you know, because this man is all about his game, you know, it's all about him, you know, and what he can get, if it benefit him, you know what I mean, if we assist and we help, and all of these things are revealed on this man now, you know, see? So this man asks forgiveness with death, and when he find the one who owe him, as if he get forgiveness, when he find the person who owe him, you know, he grab him by the throat.
And I like him about repeat him about use that money repeat the debt because the debt was sitting out.
Exactly. See? So I was asking him, a good point. I like say, the more the money, you know, to pay back his debt. You understand? Because the way my big and I go on. Alright, cool. You know, to pay him. See, but the same mercy which is shown to him. You know what I mean? Hey, give me the scripture, Deuteronomy 26, Isaiah 26.
Hey, it's not even like the man look on it from the point of perspective to say, oh, the Most High rid me from my debt today. So we grant somebody else a favor and do the same for him. He not even look on it from that standpoint. You understand? He just feel the same way, regardless of what happens. You know, if you have any conscience whatsoever, you don't look on it and say, boy, the Most High just take this debt from me. You understand? So you're so happy that when that man gets that money, you say, yo, you want the brother? Yo, you're not even have to bother pay me that. You understand? But never take from that standpoint.
But this is the reason why, man. Read that scripture.
This is Isaiah 26 verse 10. So let favor be shown to the wicked.
Right?
Yet will he not learn righteousness.
Right.
Is a loser.
So let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. Who is the wicked? Right? Malachi tell you, Esau, Edom, part of wickedness. Let favor be shown to the wicked man, yet will he not learn righteousness. Right? So this is inner him to learn that. As I can speak, remember the analogy we just make, it remind me of what them say when they get to America, it was what? Manifest destiny. It was manifest destiny. It means that God give it. You see? Exactly. But then what you do? You know? What God give you, then what you do? You aren't just supposed to show compassion. kill out the Native Americans, they enslaved the Israelites. You know what I mean? Which Native Americans is Israel also.
His favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not let righteousness. The land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord.
Right. See, so hey, never got a lot right now. Right, and I'll be a madness. Exactly, the laws and statutes, you have much laws.
This plantation Christianity that they teach, right? Nobody who subject themselves to the name Christianity and the movement of Christianity really oppose anything that is within the book. So the book, they might identify themselves as a Christian, but the book says, alright, you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that. A good example that people want to go, is with the Pope. Bible said what? Man, woman, and the Pope come out and say what? You know, a pastor can lean towards the other side, you know. He said too much. He said you can lean to the other side and still, you know, a Christian. So the book itself to them doesn't mean anything, doesn't value anything, and this is a prophecy. It says that men shall have 2 years and see teachers unto their own lust. You understand? And that is exactly what is happening now. So even though they subscribe and call themselves a Christian, right, they don't govern themselves in the way the book says a Christian ought to.
See, Psalms 50 verse 16, but unto the wicked, God said, right, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest stay my covenant in thy mouth? Right? Seeing that thou hast hated instruction and casted my words behind thee. Right?
Be like, swear on the Bible. Alright, you done, sir. Put this one side. Time for punishment.
Because none of these laws where when I Esau kingdom is all the scriptures. You know what I mean? Are geared towards scripture. But guess what? They take it, you know what I mean, unto themselves. They take the nationality unto themselves. You know what I mean? They take the scriptures, the laws and statutes. You know what I mean, unto themselves, saying that they are, you know, what have they to do, man? For them to then jump upon every law and statutes in the Bible. You know, them claim to be, you know, chosen seed. You know what I mean? We're still them doing everything opposite, even though they have all of this in their possession. And they know. You know? See? So I've seen those hated instruction and cast my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with it, and as being partakers with adulterers. Right? So thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frame with deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanders thine own mother's son. Right? So basically these men are actually set up. Right now, what they're doing.
Verse 29, Matthew 8, verse 29. When a servant fell down at his feet, he sought him, saying, have patience with me, and I will have patience with you all. And he would not forget, and cast him into prison till he should pay his debt. So when his fellow servants saw what was done, they were very sorry. He came and told unto the Lord that their Lord all that was done. Then his Lord, after that he had called him, said unto him, although wicked servant, give thee all that debt, because thou desirest me. Choose not thou also have had compassion on thy fellow servant, even as I had pity on thee.
Right. See? So that's the acknowledgement, you know, and as you say, you know, we have men, you know, where the opposite. You know, Isa is the one who fits that description. You know what I mean? The scripture is the scripture is very forward and ultimately, you know, judgment, you know, we have a Lord, we have an eternal judge. I mean, we see all, right?
It says, Zechariah 1 verse 15, I am very sure displeased with Eden that are at ease, for I will put a lip in his please, and they will forward the affliction.
Right. So all these things when Esau put everything, especially from the time of slavery on, right, which has been done to our people when we push everything overboard. You know what I mean? See, all the things when the break and they, you know what I mean? Hey, yeah, let me even read the scriptures still, right? What people basically saying that servant must obey them master. But in the same scripture, I tell you about how he's supposed to treat a slave. You know what I mean? So you can see the great deception with these men have. You know? Exactly. Just so you know, just go one way, go both ways. The scripture telling it's not a unbalanced book. It's a book with balance. You know what I mean? It shows you how you're supposed to deal with a slave. Okay, so they never teach you that part. You see me? So they overdo a lot of these things. You know? So with that, God praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kakadash, I'm honest and elders, and possible great restore. Shalom to you brothers and Iris and the Iris.